let's go to page 548 and start with number 1. Okay, so this one you're looking for the missing part. So whenever you're solving for a triangle, again, it's better to just keep things organized by doing A, B, C. Okay, and then you have the small a, small b, small c. And this one you have small a equal to 5, and small b equal to 7, and angle C equal to 40 degrees. And you're looking for this one. So you don't have to solve for the other one, you only ask you for this one. Okay. So when a triangle is a right triangle, use the sine, cosine, tangent. When it's not a right triangle, use law of sine or law of cosine. Okay? So this one is not a right triangle, so you have to use the law of sine, law of cosine. And whatever you're looking for, that's the one you want to, the formula you want to use. So since you're looking for C, so you have to use the C formula. So you got C squared equal to A squared. Okay, so A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine of C. Okay, so that's the version of it. And then just substitute it into here. So C squared equal to 5 squared plus 7 squared minus 2 times 5 times 7 times cosine of 40 degrees. Okay, so C squared equal to, so it's probably better to just go and work each part out. Okay, so this would be 25 plus 49 minus, okay, now this part over here, again, I'd like to work backward. Okay, so I got 40 cosine times 7 times 5 times 2 equal, and this will give me 53.623. And you want to carry extra digits until the end. Okay. Or if I work backward, what I can do is I can just put a negative sign over here, so that take care of this, and I plus 49 plus 25 push equal. Okay, so I have C squared equal to, okay, now if you have the calculator and typing, you can just type in this and skip this part. You can just go straight to here, so you get 20.377, and then you take the square root, so you get 4.5, carry extra dash of 4.51. Okay, and that's it for number 1. Okay. Now, if I ask you to solve for the triangle, then you have to do all this part over here, okay, which we do later. Okay, number 3. Okay, so you can get your A, B, C. That way you know what you have and what you're missing. So this will help you to keep things organized. So C equal to 11, A equal to 12, and angle B equal to 81 degrees. And you're looking for B over here. Okay. Okay, so again, since you're looking for B, then you use the B formula. So you got B squared equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cosine of B. Okay. Again, the way to memorize the formula is by using the pattern. Okay. So think of this as your Pythagorean theorem. So whatever letter you have, you're going to get the other 2 letters. Okay. And once you do it over here, think of it as the perfect square. So here's your middle term, right? So if you have A minus C parentheses square, you're going to get that. And you're going to have the cosine part, and this will match with letter over here. Okay. Okay, so substitute. So you have B squared equal to 12 squared plus 11 squared minus 2AC cosine of 81 degrees. Okay. So since I'm using calculator, I'm just going to okay, let's going to do this. Okay. So 81 cosine times 11 times 12 times 2 negative plus 11 squared plus 12 squared equal, so I get 223.7, and if I take the square root, I get 14.9566. Okay, and so if you go to if you run off to the 3 significant digit, this will run it up, so you're going to get 15.0. Okay. So again, when you're doing the calculation, carry extra digits, and then for your final answer, you can run off to whatever it asks for. Okay. Okay. Next one. Okay, so you can get your ABC. Okay, so C is equal to 20, and B equal to 30, angle A equals 140 degrees, and you're looking for a small a. Okay. Again, when the giving is all different, if you have the A, if the giving is A, B, C, if all three different letters, then use law of cosine. If the giving, so in the future, when the two of the letters are the same, use a law of sine. Okay. So that's how you know what formula to use. Okay, so you're looking for A, so you start with the A formula. So A squared equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine of A. Okay. So A squared equal to 30 squared plus 20 squared minus 2 times 30 times 20 times cosine of 140 degrees. Okay. So A squared equal to, okay, so 140 cosine times 20 times 30 times 2 negative plus 20 square plus 30 square equal, okay, so I get 2219.25, and then I take the square root, I get 47.1. Okay. Okay, number 7. Okay, so A, B, C. Okay, so A equal to 7, B equal to 9, and C equal to 12, and you're looking for angle B. Okay, since you're looking for angle B, then you have to use the B formula. So you have to use B squared equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cosine of B. So you're looking for these, okay? So you have to substitute everything here and you have to work it out step by step. So you're going to get 9 squared equal to 7 squared plus 12 squared minus 2AC cosine of B. Okay, now when you're solving for B, you have to be very careful. A lot of people make mistakes. Okay, so let's go and work this part out. So you got 81 equal to 49 plus 144. This part over here becomes minus, so 2 times 7 times 12 equal 168 cosine of B. Okay. Then you have to so you have to solve this. You have to start to get rid of the stuff. So you have to minus the 49 minus the 144. So minus 49 minus the 144. Okay. So that this will cancel out. So you got 81 minus 49 minus 144 equal. Okay, so you got negative 112 equal to negative 168 cosine of B. Okay. Then after that you have to divide by negative 168. Divide by negative 168. Okay, so you get 0. So actually you get 2/3. So 0.66 repeating equal to cosine of B. Now, so when you have this number, right? So don't start all over. Just use that number, and you go second cosine. Okay, so go second cosine, and so angle B will equal to 48.2 degrees. Okay. Okay, so you get 48.2 degrees. Okay, let's go to number 9. Okay, so number 9, you got A equal to 12, B equal to 10, C equal to 18, and you're looking for the largest angle. Okay, so the largest angle is going to face the longest side. So this is the longest side. So this is going to be the biggest angle. So you're looking for this one here. Okay, again, the smallest angle will face the shortest side, and the largest angle will face the longest side. So you need to look, so you're looking for angle C. So you have to use the C formula. So C squared equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine of C. Okay, so substitute everything in there. So 18 squared equal to 12 squared plus 10 squared minus 2AB cosine of C. Okay, and then go and work it out. So you got 18 squared, got 324 equal to 144 plus 100 minus, okay, so 24, 240 cosine of C. Okay, so you have to minus the 144 minus 100 to get rid of these two. Now do not plus this because this is part of the term, okay? So minus 144 minus 100. So 324 minus 144 minus 100. Okay, so you got 80 is equal to negative 240 cosine of C. So divide by negative 240, divide by negative 240. Okay, so you have 80 over here already, so divide by 240 negative equal. So you got negative 0.333 repeating equal to cosine of C. So to find the angle, you have this number already. So again, don't start all over, don't clear. Okay, just use a number, and then you go second cosine. Okay, so angle C is going to be equal to 109.5 degrees. Okay. And that's it. So 109.5 degrees. Okay. Okay, next one. Okay, number 11. So A is 0.6, B is 0.8, and C is 1.2. And you're looking for the smallest angle. So the smallest angle will face the smallest side, so it would be A. So you're looking for A. So you have to use the A versions of the equation. Okay. So you're going to have an A squared equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine of A. Substitute everything, so you got 0.6 squared equal to 0.8 squared plus 1.2 squared minus 2BC cosine of A. Okay, so go and work things out. 0.6 squared equals 0.36, 0.64, 1.44 minus, okay, so 1.2 times 0.8 times 2 equal 1.92 cosine of A. Okay, so now we have to subtract this, but don't add this because this is part of the term, okay? So minus 0.64 minus 1.44 minus 0.64 minus 1.44. Okay. So 0.36 minus 0.64 minus 1.44. Okay, so negative 1.72 equal to negative 1.92 cosine of A divided by negative 1.92 divided by negative 1.92. Okay, so divide by 1.92 negative equal, you get 0.8958, and you go second cosine, you get 26.4 degrees. Okay, so this would be 26.4 degrees. Okay, and the reason I put the answer up here, because in the future you have to figure out the B and the C. You have to figure out everything. So might as well just keep everything over here. Okay. Let's go to number 13. It says find the length of the side of the parallelogram whose diagonal intersect at a 35-degree angle. Now, as you know, there's going to be two angles, right? So one is going to be 35 degrees, and they're supplementary angles. So 180 minus that would give you 145 degrees. Okay. Okay, so we get that, and have the length of. So from the length of the side whose diagonal intersect and have a length of 6 and 8. So diagonal have 6 and 8. So since this is shorter one, right? Because they got squeezed. So this is 6 and 10. So this would be a 3 and 3, right? Give you 6, and the 10. So this give you 5 and a 5. Okay. Okay. So to look for the side. Okay. So we can call this side A. Okay. And so we can just use this one. So you can use the A square, and you can call this. Doesn't matter which is A or B. Okay. Doesn't matter which is B or C. So just use this version of the okay. So substituting here, so A squared equal to, okay, so this would be a 9 plus 25. You know that's okay. Let's not do that. Okay, let's not get lazy. Okay, minus 2 times 3 times 5 cosine of A, cosine of 145 degrees. Okay, so A squared equal to 9 plus 25. Okay, let's work this out. Okay, plus 24.57, okay, and so A equal to, so I'm going to add and take the square root, so plus 25 plus 9 equal, take the square root, okay, I get 7.65, okay, so this side equal to 7.65, okay, and to do this side, or this side, doesn't matter, they're the same. Okay, again, I'm going to call this side, okay, let's go and call this B. And so this would be A and a C. Okay, okay, so the B part, so B squared equal to, so now this is your A and a C. So this A and this A are not the same. Okay, so again, make sure you be flexible with your labeling. Okay, so if I call this B and I'm going to call this A and this C. So this A is not this A, okay? So we started all over, okay? So think of this like a separate problem. Okay, so B squared equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cosine of B, okay? And this would be a 35 degrees, right? Okay. Okay, so B squared equal to, again, doesn't matter which, so these are interchangeable, doesn't matter which is A, which is C, okay? So it would be 3 squared plus 5 squared minus 2, 3, 25 cosine of 35 degrees. Okay. So again, this refers to this picture over here. Okay, so go and work everything out. Okay, so 35 cosine times 5 times 3 times 2 negative equal. Okay, so be minus 24.57. Okay, and then go ahead and plus 25 plus 9 equal, and you take the square root, so I get 3.07. Okay, and so this is equal to 3.07. Okay, and so that's it.